Hey guys, Matt here. Time for episode 5 of our 12 games 12 months snake game tutorial. So what we're going to do this time is, if I just make sure I'm recording the audio again, what we're going to do is we're going to check for collision with the snake and with the boundaries of the board. So if we come to our tick method wherever we've hidden, here we go. Just going to create or call check collision. So check collision. Probably void check collision. Okay, so this is where we're going to see if we've actually collided with anything. So what we need to do is check to see if the head X or head Y is outside the board. If so, we've collided quite obviously. And we need to make sure we're not colliding with the rest of the snake body. So what we need to do for this first is for int I equals 0, I is less than snake body. Sorry, no, not I equals 0, I equals 1, because position 0 is our snake's head. So snake body dot size I plus plus if seg dot now we'll say segment s equals snake body dot get I y okay, yeah, I is less than snake body dot size. Okay, so if s dot x pos equals head x and s dot y pos equals head y, it's going to be quite simple with this. Just going to say game over equals true. Game over equals true. So basically, if the x position of the segment is equal to our head x and y position of the segment is equal to our head y, so basically if our head is colliding with another segment, game over is true. So we want to just break everything. Okay, so now we're just going to add another quick if statement. So if head x is less than 0 or head y is less than 0 or head x is greater than get width or head y is greater than get height, game over equals true. Okay, now let's just see if we've done the game over. I can't quite remember. Yes, so we've got the 5-second delay. So if we start this now, it's going to collect a few segments. So just collecting a couple of segments so I can actually collide with myself. Let's have a little bit longer. Okay, this should be fine. So I'm going to try and collide with myself. And that's broken everything. So I've collided with myself, so the game has stopped. Now I should only have to wait 5 seconds and the game should start all over again. But it doesn't seem to be. So let's just see what's gone wrong there. Let's open our console. Show view console. There's no errors that I could see. Let's just try that again quickly. Well, an easy way to check is just go outside the boundaries. Okay, so we're outside the boundaries. Game over is true. So it should sleep for 5,000 seconds and then it's going to call start. Now I'm going to bet I haven't set game over. No, see, there we go. We need to set game over to false. So in here, game over equals false. Okay, what we're actually going to do is we're going to increase the difficulty for a bit whilst we're debugging this. So set difficulty to 60. Now in this, kill myself already. The lower the difficulty, the harder the game. So 5 seconds should pass and the snake should recreate itself. Except it won't, so we need to basically say this. So if we just copy this statement, drop it down here, paste, I'm just going to add a semicolon there, We'll do the same with the food. So we're always going to have the food and the head start in the same place. Well, actually, you don't have to have the food start in the same place. You can just call new food and have it placed in a random place, which is what we're actually going to do. So, new food. Okay, so now we should quickly hop in there. There we go. Food's in a random place, and I've died already because I didn't hit the right keys. So, should we? There we go. We started again. So, food's in a new random place. Collect a bit of it whilst we're debugging, so I can test the collision with ourselves. Or we can just go straight off the side of the map. Either way is fine. But there we go. Ah, now see, that's a bit of a bug. We just had a game over, yet we seem to have landed in the same place with the same length. So let's just collide with ourselves. There we go. Create a nice 9. So we've just collided with ourselves. So if we clear that, we'll cut this statement from here. So we'll move the snake body.add and we'll stick it there. And what we'll just say here is snake body.clear. So we're going to empty the snake body, so it's going to have no segments left in it, and then we're going to add the head. So if I just come down here and change the delay here to 2 seconds to speed things up a bit. Run. Oh, what have I done there? Array index out of bounds. Snake.getI. Excellent. How's that happened? Array index out of range 1. Is snake body dot size or dot is empty? Return. So if the snake body is empty, just leave. There we go. Well, really need to get to these keys faster. There we go. Okay, so collect a couple of segments again. This is probably one of the most fun tutorials I've made for a while because you can play the game whilst you're making it. Just helps if you're any good at the game, to be honest. Okay, almost got enough to collide. Okay, right, let's collide ourselves. There we go, we've collided, create a little square. Oh, look at that, we've respawned with a length of 1, which is the intended effect. Something you'll also notice is I'm not able to instantly turn back on myself. So I can do it a square next to each other, but if I press right now, it won't do anything. I can't kill myself immediately. So it's a nice little system, this, with using a stack, and this is actually going quite a long way along. So instead of just playing this game for the rest of the tutorial, we're going to start building a sprite system. Excuse me. So what we're actually going to do now is we're going to have set images for the tiles. So we can have a nice pretty background and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is going to create a new folder in Snake Tutorial and call it Res. Now this is a very, very important step. Now I know some of you are going to miss this and I'm going to get comments saying how do I add it. So just watch this carefully. Once you've added your folder Res, right click on Snake Tutorial and come to Properties. Now what you need to do is come over here to Java Build Path, click Libraries and hit Add Class Folder. Now make sure you select the one from Snake Tutorial, so not Snake like I've got here. I've also got a Res folder there, but I don't want to touch that. I want to make sure it's from the right project, so Res, hit OK, and that's going to have added it to the build path. So I can now drag and drop images into that, or just save images in there, and it will load them immediately, or it doesn't load them immediately, it allows me to load them from a jar file. So one of the issues many of you will have had if you're doing Java graphics programming, you'll try and put an image in a jar file and it often just doesn't work because you need a set path. This is a sort of dynamic path, which is what we're going to be making use of. So we're at 10 minutes now. I'll give you something. I haven't actually done much programming this tutorial, it's more been playing Snake. But we'll just create the classes and then I will continue this next episode, which I'll record directly after this one. Okay, so let's create a folder called graphics. I'm just going to want to create 3 files in here. So class sprite, a new class, oh, wrong wizard. So in graphics, I'm going to create a new class called sprite, new class called sprite loader, and a new class called sprite manager. Finish. Okay, so next tutorial we're going to start building up from the ground up with the sprite loader and sprite to start with, and then we'll continue from where we end off there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.